In a world where success is often measured by material wealth and prestige, there exists a timeless truth that transcends such earthly measures. It is the story of a humble doctor and his son. This story explores the clash between wealth and kindness, and the ideals between generations, revealing the true essence of healing. Come with us on a journey where helping others means more than getting things. We'll see how small acts of kindness can change lives. Let's learn about giving without expecting anything back and how it makes a big difference. In a small and very peaceful town, surrounded by hills and green fields, a humble doctor was known far and wide for his compassionate nature and selfless service to humanity. Every day, he could be found tirelessly treating patients at his humble clinic, offering his medical expertise to those in need without expecting anything in return. The doctor believed that being a doctor was not just a profession, but a calling to serve humanity with compassion and selflessness. Despite his father's teachings, a young doctor harbored ambitions far different from those of his father. He wanted to be rich and famous, thinking money would make him happy. With his new medical degree, he was eager to succeed in medicine in his own way. He believed that being wealthy and respected was the way to feel fulfilled and content. So, he decided to start his journey in the medical field with big ambitions and high hopes for the future. One day, he challenged his father, questioning his method of practicing medicine and arguing that he was wasting his skills by offering free or low-cost treatment to the patients. Despite his son's objections, the father patiently listened to his arguments but remained steadfast in his conviction that a doctor's primary duty should be to assist others. As the young doctor's hospital opened its doors to the public, he was filled with optimism and ambition. He opened a luxurious hospital in the town, charging extreme fees for his services. Initially, his hospital seemed to prosper, attracting wealthy patients from far and wide. However, reality soon set in as the patients were deterred by the extreme fees charged for medical services. Very soon, the patients were no longer drawn to his hospital, and it began to struggle to make a profit. This left him feeling increasingly desperate and disheartened. Despite his efforts, his hospital began to suffer losses, and he found himself drowning in debt. Desperate to salvage his reputation and repay his loans, he took out additional loans from banks, hoping to turn his fortunes around. But his efforts proved futile, and eventually he was forced to shut down his hospital. Feeling defeated and ashamed, he returned to his father's old hospital, seeking relief and forgiveness. But his troubles were far from over. One day, his father suffered a heart attack and received life-saving treatment at the hospital. His father's health was rapidly deteriorating. The young doctor, burdened with guilt and regret, rushed his father to the hospital for urgent medical attention, only to be confronted with the harsh reality of their dire financial situation. As the father received life-saving treatment at the hospital, the young doctor was faced with the daunting task of securing funds to cover the mounting medical expenses. With loan repayments looming and their family's assets at risk of being auctioned off, he grappled with the weight of his financial burden. Word of the father's illness and the young doctor's financial struggles spread quickly throughout the town, stirring a sense of solidarity and compassion among its residents. Touched by the years of selfless service and the family's plight, people from all walks of life came forward to offer their support and assistance. Moved by the outpouring of support from the community, former patients of the father came together to contribute whatever they could towards his medical expenses. Small donations poured in from all corners of the town, each one a testament to the impact that the father had made on their lives. As the days passed and donations continued to pour in, the young doctor was amazed by the overwhelming generosity of the townspeople. In a surprising turn of events, the combined contributions amounted to a sum far greater than the family's outstanding debts, providing them with the means to settle their loans and secure the father's treatment. With their financial burdens lifted and the father's health steadily improving, the young doctor found themselves reflecting on the lessons learned from their journey. He was humbled by the outpouring of support from the community and realized the error of his ways and the true value of his father's teachings. As the doctor recovered from his illness, he looked at his son with pride and said, "Remember, my son, that true wealth is not measured by material possessions, but by the lives we touch and the difference we make in the world. Help someone in need, and your kindness will never be forgotten." From that day on, the son realized the importance of compassion and selflessness in medicine. He vowed to follow in his father's footsteps and dedicate his life to helping others, knowing that true fulfillment comes from making a positive impact on the lives of those around him. Inspired by the generosity and compassion of the townspeople, the young doctor vowed to honor his father's legacy by following in his footsteps. He pledged to dedicate his life to serving others with the same selflessness and compassion that had defined his father's medical practice. The story teaches us that true wealth is not measured by material possessions, but by the impact we have on the lives of others. Helping those in need not only brings joy and fulfillment, but also fosters a sense of community and unity. No amount of wealth or success can compare to the satisfaction of helping those in need and making a difference in their lives. In a world driven by greed and self interest, it is important to remember the value of compassion and kindness. Assist others whenever they require aid or support. Providing help when someone is in need is an act of kindness and generosity. It's important to lend a helping hand to those facing difficulties or challenges. By offering assistance, we can make a positive impact on their lives and contribute to creating a caring and supportive community. Helping others in times of need fosters compassion, empathy, and unity among people. It's a way to show that we care about others and value their well being. So, let's extend a helping hand whenever we can, knowing that our actions can make a profound difference in the lives of others and contribute to a more caring and supportive society.